house, we say goodbye.
Welcome to this episode of Zillow. I'm sure you were actually scared to click on this, not knowing maybe what it was, but relax. We are just going to discuss the sexiest houses on Zillow. Sit back, relax while you get your appetite whet, right from my strange she shed. Hello, my name is Holly. Just make sure to join me right here weekly by smashing my sexy subscribe button. You know you can't help but do it. So just do it. And you can meet me here weekly, right here in not my bed, just in my strange she shed. Have you found yourself on the internet searching for hours looking at homes? Not to buy them, but so you can take a peek on the inside. Well, you are addicted to Zillow, my little beasties. Don't be ashamed because today is your episode. This listing from Zillow may be here today and gone tomorrow. You will get the hair joke in just a second. This house can be found at 390 Ballard Avenue in Rochester, New York, and is yours for only $219,000. You should hop right on this deal because it comes with your very own furry. I can't promise a bunny won't hop out of your walls at night while you are sleeping, but if you're into furries, it is a plus for you, so don't worry. Sweet cuddle dreams, my little beasties, and make sure you always have plenty of carrots available in case your bunny wants to be a little frisky too often. You know how those bunnies can be. The next house is for that Barbie kink fetish you have. Let's call it the bad taste Barbie house. It's just such a pissy pink. Oh wait, what is that? Down there in your new flower bed. Yep, pissy pink. Maybe Barbie kicked her out of the bathroom. She should learn to obey the rules. I mean, Barbie just made 2 rules, and one of those was this one. Another one is this one. I guess Barbie has a very feminist attitude. No Kens allowed in this Barbie house, unless he stays in the basement, and then you'll see why Ken can have in the basement. Here's the basement. Perhaps this is how Barbie makes her own sugar. So all the single ladies, it's yours for a little over $1 million. Just don't expecting Ken to help you pay for it, because you're making your own sugar, and you're not a sugar Barbie. You're an independent woman. So be strong. I'll be there for you. I'll be your backup. Also, the lady in the flower garden will be there for you too. This bad taste Barbie house located in Hudson, Wisconsin, and the lady squatting in the front yard is included. They say she's a squatter that won't leave. Also, if you need some Pepto-Bismol after looking at these pinky pictures, at least it matches your new house. This next home is located at 470 Lakeside VW Fairborn, and it definitely fits that Zillow porn thing. The first picture is just a lonely looking chair. Oh, I think it has the blues. Poor chair. Okay, covered couches, speakers, more electrical equipment with 2 beds right together. Are you getting that I like to film naughty videos vibe like I am? Or just me? I'm going to go all out there and say this bench probably was used in very naughty ways. I bet they cooked up something very hot in here. I mean, it's getting hot in here. Ooh, hope it wasn't your mom cooking in that kitchen. Well, this one can be yours for a one-time $4,000. Also, you might get STD tested after you first enter this house and live there for a while, because you never know what could be laying around. Just a little advice. If you want to feel like you live in a Hobbit home or an anthill, then this is your home. I mean, you absolutely never know with all the strange kinks out there. Yours may involve a Hobbit. I'm not quite sure what that pile in the middle floor is, but maybe the Hobbit isn't completely potty trained yet. That's okay. You can work on it. You and the Hobbit, you might get a few extra benefits if you help him out a little. There is a plus for this kitchen at least. You don't have to have Thanksgiving at your house ever. And that is definitely a big plus for me. No more extra cleaning. Of course, it's not a big house to clean, so what are you complaining about? Wow, I think I just had a flashback to being birthed. Ugh, No, really, this is the bed before the bed in case you are too tired or drunk to crawl all the way to the real bed. Then you crawl through the the entrance and enter your bedroom. Was this planned for the bathroom? An actual Hobbit face? I shall put my likeness in the bathroom. Well, all I can say is that was a short tour, no pun intended. This can be used for the small price of $300,000 and is located in, I thought it said Kimono Island. But no, there's not lizards involved too. It's in Washington at Kimono Island? Kimono Island? I don't know. It's just in Washington. No lizards involved. Thank God. Like hobbits aren't bad enough. That time your husband wants to buy a church for a house, but doesn't realize he isn't going to get any action on the couch because Jesus is watching. I'm pretty sure Jesus doesn't like you having this bar in your house either. Church, house, whatever. This was a church built in 1889 and it's at White Bear Lake, Minnesota. And it can be yours completely for only $3.5 million. For that price, it is a steal. Oops, sorry Jesus, I didn't mean an actual steal. I'm sorry, God. This is where the magic actually happens, and yes, God is still watching you, and apparently the whole congregation. Well, you have a nice ceiling to stare at least, so that's a plus. Go ahead, pack your bags, and move right in. This house is just in case your thing is that old granny feel. I mean, everybody likes something a little different, right? This is located in Lee Summit, Missouri for only $375,000. I mean, you can just feel this wallpaper and maybe even smell the carpet on the stairs. I mean, I'm getting the scent of Brute cologne and dirty feet. Just a little mixture of both. And so if you have a foot fetish, it's perfect for you. It even comes with your own precious moments collection. How sweet. And I think possibly an urn with Granny's ashes still in it. That's a little too much enduring for me. I'm honestly not sure the Brady Bunch doesn't still live here. And they might join you for dinner. But at least Alice will cook dinner for you. So you don't got to worry about, cooking. So that is a plus in this old house. Also, the small safe near a large window is perfectly fine. I honestly think they coordinated the dining room so the piano matched the wallpaper. Same shapes and all. I mean, Grandma's good. Grandma is good. We never say she couldn't match. She just picked weird colors. I believe Grandpa broke the old headboard and had to replace it, but just couldn't find the right size, so he went for the smaller size. Grandpa added the church pew because he had needed a lots of prayer after he broke the headboard on the bed, having some wild stuff with Grandma. I know, too much information, you did not need to know that, but I'm just letting you know. When I entered this room, I just suddenly feel so sad. I mean, this is the room that the grandparents didn't change because they couldn't get over the fact that their daughter had moved out and hardly ever visits them anymore and never brings their grandchildren. So they didn't want anything to change. So sad for the grandma and grandpa that lived here. They sat at the lonely little table and eat their lonely little meal. Why do I make up stories? They're so upsetting. I don't know. The walk in the shower tub is a must, and with those curtains, you feel like you're actually on stage every time you bathe. I mean, what could get better than that? Well, enough of deja vu. Let's take it somewhere else now. And let's take it straight into a mansion from Pine Plains, New York for only $25 million. Who doesn't have that laying around? Even though you're greeted by this tall creature with two heads that looks like he could easily push you down those steep stairs, I kind of like it. Can you imagine coming home from a hard day at work and going, not those stairs again? Maybe I'll just sleep in the forest tonight. I get those vibes as a ex-nurse. I've felt those vibes. I am sure you can feel the breeze from that ceiling fan. It's not like the ceiling's not a mountain high up. I mean, can you imagine the heating bills in this place? But I guess if you're rich enough to own this, heating bills do not matter. And not only will you get all the cold air, you'll get all the pollution from New York. Not that I'm saying anything about you people from New York. I'm just saying there's a lot of you. And there's probably a lot of pollution. Okay, I'm going to issue a warning. Don't ever put a swing chair in your living room unless you want all your adult friends to inquire about the primary purpose of that swing. Trust me, I know. I actually know. I kid. Although I'm building a new house, who's to say I won't put it on the top floor of my new house? Might be interesting. Also, I'm pretty sure that is a giant ashtray in the middle of the room, so if you smoke, you're good. I mean, considering the ceiling is so tall, why in the world do we have to sit on the floor to eat? What's up with that? This is the bathroom you want when you want your hoo-ha on full display, and only your hoo-ha. And I also think this is the sacrifice room, which I'm a little confused about. I mean, definitely looks like something is being sacrificed here. It's a very odd room. And although this says this is horse stables, I'm not sure this is not where they keep the people that they sacrifice. I mean, with this view though, I could definitely live here. You know we cannot leave until we add a castle to this group. You know you got to. You know you want to. Although this is not the biggest castle and it looks like it came straight out of the Minecraft game. It's still pretty cool. I mean, what kind of castle would this be without a skinny butt guard at the door? The throne is there just in case you get too exhausted looking for the spatula. I mean, that could wear you out with all those drawers, you know. That's a lot of drawers. I mean, can you imagine how many times you'd have to tell your husband where everything was with that many drawers? I mean, just a couple confuses mine, so that'd be exhausting alone, just telling him that. Is that the door to enter the room, this bedroom, or whatever it is? Because don't let Grandma come to visit because she's liable to break a hip. I mean, seriously. But if Grandma does pass away as she is entering through this door, at least you have a great place to put her in this shower, in the bathroom. I mean, all you gotta do is place Grandma in there, cover it with cement, and you have the perfect coffin. Oh yeah, I forgot. This castle can be yours for $500,000 in New Orleans. Just for an extra kick, let's throw in one more castle before you get rid of me, because you're probably tired of hearing me by now, and I can't blame you. But this castle is located in Eugene, Oregon, and it's $950,000. Yes, it costs more than the last castle, and it is smaller, but at least it doesn't look like something out of a 3D printer. But it's kind of moldy. You might be better off living in a 3D printer castle than this moldy one. Hey, you have a castle. Why complain? If you have this king and queen kink, then you are good. I mean, do you think the mold really just sets off those arches? The first clue that moisture gets into this castle is all the mold. But your second clue is that drain in the floor. That clues you in there might be a big problem here. Yes, you have to fill your tub with a garden hose or the rain coming from the ceiling, but at least you have a clawfoot tub. Another plus is you have the best of both worlds. I mean, a castle in front and the Alamo in back. Two kinks can be fulfilled. You can still be queen or king of your castle and also still feel like you are living in the old Wild West. Who doesn't want all those things going on in their life? Well, before you leave, just promise you'll visit me again here at the Strange She Shed. I usually post once a weekly, maybe twice. And if you are peeping in on this video from my other channel, Murder She Shed, and haven't subscribed yet to my new channel, Strange She Shed, shame on you. Shame on you, and you really should visit me here at the Strange She Shed. And not only that, push the subscribe button because you don't want to miss all the strangeness coming out of my channel. Just come join me over there at that other channel, and I am going to put the links right in the comments. As always, I love all you guys, and I thank you for your awesome support. You're the best. You're amazing. You are my beasties. Beastie. What rhymes with beastie? I can't rhyme nothing with beastie. Well, nothing rhymes with and it might rhyme with beast, but it don't rhyme with yeasty beasties. No, we won't say that. Let's just end the show right here before it gets really strange. All right, love y'all. Bye.
Old house, we say goodbye.